I am Thomas Paine. I was born in Thetford, England in 1737. My parents are Joseph Paine and Frances. My father added the E in my last name so people did not mistake it for physical pain. When I was 7, I was enrolled in the Thetford Grammar School. When I was 12, I dropped out of school. A year later, my father took me in as an apprentice as a rope maker. When I was 16, I enrolled as a sailor. My father eventually stopped me though. I married Mary Lambert in 1759. A year later, Mary died during childbirth. 2 years later, I met a maid named Elizabeth and was married to her. In 1767, I found a job as an excise officer. This job inspired my first article in 1772, The Case of the Officers of the Excise. I met Benjamin Franklin after that and he invited me to America. Then I was off. While I was on the ship, a few others and myself caught the scurvy, which was a sickness, but I arrived in America in 1774. June of that year, I was legally separated from Elizabeth and decided to move back to London. I am famous for my writings of many articles and books. For example, I wrote The Common Sense. It was published on January 10th, 1776. It was a 49-page article to share my ideas of independence from Great Britain. I also wrote the book Rights of Man in 1792. It included 32 articles defending the ideas about the French Revolution. The English government wanted to arrest me because of my views about kings. I avoided this by going to France. The French were seeking independence and wanted to execute King Louis XVI. In 1793, I was jailed for not supporting King Louis XVI's execution. I did not think he needed to be killed. I was released in 1794. In 1802, I was invited by Thomas Jefferson to return to the United States. My death was a mystery. No one knows how I died. They only know that I died on June 8th, 1809, New York City, New York. Only 6 people mourned my death at my funeral. My famous quote is, "These are times that try men so."